In this video, I'm gonna show you exactly how much YouTube paid me in February of 2026. And that amount is $506.54. Welcome back to Buck Living, a channel all about making money, where I'm documenting our journey to make $1 million on YouTube. And I hate YouTubers that ramble on, waste your time when it comes to these kind of income reports. They always like put it 10 minutes after the video starts. Nope, showing you exactly in terms of the main metrics to jump right into it. Made $506.54 for February of 2026. A bit lower. I mean, February also had 28 days, so, you know, a bit lower than January. To show you what, let's say, January looked like, let's go to revenue. So January's $534. So we went down a little bit. But the way I look at it is, on the channel on average, we make, as you can see here, maybe between $18 and $20 a day. So I do feel like if February was a full month, we would have made more. And of course, one of the big goals of this channel is that every month we make more and more money, right? There's gonna be ups and downs. It's pretty much inevitable on YouTube that you can't consistently keep going up and up forever. You know, so there's gonna be some fluctuations, as you can see for the past 6 months, but I feel like February is a pretty solid month overall. And looking at it, we made, in terms of this amount, when we look at the RPM, $10.66 for every 1,000 views. Pretty solid RPM. And I've talked about this a lot on this channel a bajillion times. I'll make it bajillion and one. That the two main metrics that determine how much money you make on YouTube are how many views are you getting. Pretty straightforward there, but also your RPM. Basically, how much does YouTube pay you for every 1,000 views? And the average YouTuber makes between $3 and $5 for every 1,000 views. So we're definitely above average. And as you can see here, I'm going to go to show you the overview first, and let's go into the nitty gritty. We got about 47.5K views, about 1.8K watch hours, gained 117 new subscribers. So thanks for joining, all of you, and also made $506.54. We also, and I already did a video about this last month, cracked over the 10,000 subscriber barrier. So thank you to everybody who's been supporting this channel. You know, again, this channel, for my dedicated subscribers know, really started as a rideshare channel, just really talking about Uber and Lyft. You know, when I look back at these old videos, it's kind of funny. Let me pause this. Kind of funny to look back on this, I'm not gonna lie, of like me driving in my car, very clean, unshaven. You know, my hair is a lot shorter than, you know, this is years ago. You could say 4 years ago is when I posted these videos about like making money with Lyft and Uber, different pro tips, everything Lyft and Uber. Then of course it's got transformed more into a gig economy type channel. And then one thing I realized is, of course, I don't drive for Lyft and Uber anymore. I do YouTube and music full time. And I was, you know what? I feel like I should kind of not fully rebrand, but make this channel kind of a cool concept of, one, different ways to make money. You know, I've talked about making money on Rumble, YouTube, cryptocurrency, even and more. But two, it'd be cool to kind of make this almost a meta perspective of documenting the journey to make $1 million on YouTube. You know, when I look at the milestones right now, you can see we are between, was it the 25 and 30K? As you can see, this is how much money we've made so far. The exact time I'm filming this video. This will go up, of course. You can check it in the description of every one of my videos. And you can see these are the earning milestones as we're at now, right? So the last one we hit was on October 24th, 2024, where we hit the $25,000 milestone. The next one we're approaching is 50,000. So we're about, I don't know, 15K away from hitting that milestone. So on our way there, you know, it's been a interesting journey so far. Pulling this back up, because it's always interesting to me seeing what videos are doing the best and worst and how that's changing over time. Because I think right now, the interesting thing about this channel is we are still kind of in this, what I'm going to say, limbo period. Because, let me pull up RPM so we can see everything. So I organize by the most money-making videos. Basically, what video made the most amount of money in February of 2026, all the way down. You can see I have 5 legitimate ways to earn free Bitcoin, right? That also had a very high RPM of $22.39. Made the most amount of money out of any video in February with making 18 bucks. Then I have Empower. This is a other rideshare platform. Empower's okay for my rideshare drivers out there. What you notice, oh, excuse me, let me have a sip of coffee. Throat's a bit scratchy today. Oh, sorry. What's interesting is you notice when I go here, besides the Bitcoin video, only rideshare. If you can see even just from the thumbnail, of course, the pink and black is iconic for Lyft and Uber branding. And then I have a couple here about Waymo, which is a self-driving car. It's basically like a self-driving Uber or Lyft. So you notice that even if I scroll down here, Uber inspection, AAA membership review, which kind of revolves around Uber and Lyft. Every driver, even if you don't drive for Lyft and Uber, should have AAA. And as you keep going, you could see the first video. This is like what the 20th video. I don't know. I'm just spitballing here. I try to make money on a Rumble video platform. So you notice that the tricky thing about this channel right now, and I think this is something that's kind of going to be a bit of one of those move a few steps backwards to move gigantic steps forwards, is that because this is mainly been an Uber and Lyft channel for a while, YouTube looks at us as an Uber and Lyft channel. I mean, it makes sense, especially in 2026. Over the years, back in the day, I have, multiple different YouTube channels, and my main one that I used to have, just one, was a variety channel, and did okay, actually. It wasn't doing bad. But the problem is, over time, especially now in 2026, YouTubers tend to shy away from variety channels. They want, when someone goes to YouTube, to be like, hey, we know exactly what this channel is about. So let's say if someone wants to watch Uber and Lyft content, we're going to send them to Buck Living, or another, like, say, Uber and Lyft content creator. I'm sorry. I can't tell if the coffee's helping my throat or hurting it right now, as it's kind of scratchy. Let me dual weir with water. But I see all this because, as you can imagine, from one, just algorithm purposes, YouTube looks at us as a rideshare channel. But two, the subscribers. Like, if I look at the past, like, say, 10,000 subscribers, I bet 99% of them only really want to see Uber and Lyft content. That they subscribe, they're staying subscribed to watch Uber and Lyft stuff. So what's tricky is when you kind of do a little rebranding of a channel, like we're kind of doing right now, it does take a little bit, I think, for certain things to start picking up. Because, of course, once in a while, I'll still probably do an Uber and Lyft video. I might even post one tomorrow. So it's not like I'm stopping doing that. But as you can see, when I go to, like, the highest money making videos, I mean, then we have this one. What is the 8-minute rule on YouTube? How much did you pay me for 1,000 views? Okay, so we have some here, but this is, what, video 25 or whatever? So you look at the top 20, 25 performing videos on this channel, besides the Bitcoin one, which is a bit of an outlier, all talk about Uber and Lyft, which makes sense. And this is why, if I, for example, go here, let me show you this, for example, and I go to, like, say, the most popular videos, it's going to be a while of me scrolling until I find a video that's not related to Uber and Lyft. I could keep scrolling for a while until I find one, right? If I organize by most popular videos. In addition, when I go to the content here, you can see here that these videos, I haven't really posted an Uber and Lyft one in a while, but you can see that these videos, we got like 381 views here, but these are getting, I mean, if you think of it, for us having 10,000 subscribers, this video, how I learned to save money in 3 steps, 55 views. Some of these I did not publish to you. I kind of kept them hidden because they're more about accounting. And I'm like, I'll just kind of leave them more hidden. That way you can only find them through YouTube search or browse features. But you can see some of these, like, making more casual videos and making more money on YouTube, only 51 views. That's like, what is it? I don't even know what the percentage of that was. 51 compared to 10,000. It's not good, right? It's like, what is that? That's 1%, I think. I don't know, like, whatever it is, right? Like, I think it is. I think it's like 0.5% if I'm doing quick math. Not that good. But here's the thing. It kind of does have to start like that. And some videos have started to get some steam. Like this one, how much YouTube pays you for 3,000 views? 800 views. Okay, nothing mind-blowing. But that's, I think, a start in the right direction where, again, the more that we continue this rebranding, the more money we'll start to make. And so we are in kind of that limbo period. Like if I go to, let me go back to February, only February. Oh, let me do this. Something's getting a little annoying. Okay, let's do this. And I go back here and I go to subscribers even. So again, 117 new subscribers. We're going to organize by what videos converted the most people. Well, this is where things are starting to look better because, as you can imagine, in February, I don't think I posted one Uber and Lyft video. I've been trying to do an Uber and Lyft video every once in a great while just to really teach YouTube, hey, this channel is a bit more variety now. We're talking about making money. We're talking about different things, not just rideshare related. So you can see the top converting ones, which actually isn't bad. How much YouTube paid me for 3,000 views? The Bitcoin one that I already talked about. Making money on Rumble. Going on here a little bit. How much YouTube paid me in January of 2026? So these kind of like monthly income reports. How much YouTube paid me? 1,000 views. What is the 8-minute rule on YouTube? And yeah, I have some Uber and Lyft one here, but it almost seems like when I do kind of quick math, that's almost about 50-50. If anything, maybe 60-40, where now, when I look at the batch of subscribers we're getting, most of them now are going to be actually more interested in making money on YouTube. Other ways to make money, crypto, things that are not necessarily Uber and Lyft related. And I do think there is a Venn diagram, right? Like if I talk about making money with YouTube, there is some other people that might also be interested in making money with Uber and Lyft. So if you do a video like this, should you drive for Uber and Lyft in 2026? We talk about the pros, the cons, the money, the financials, and everything. A video like this could appeal to anybody looking to make money. But a video about how to order a Lyft emblem for free, not that much, right? You have to be interested in ride sharing. You also have to be a Lyft driver. And you also have to be interested in not just driving for Lyft, but all the nitty gritty, like a Lyft emblem, in case you know, is like kind of that sticker you could put on your Lyft car to tell the world, okay, that I'm a Lyft driver. Very, very important. A lot of airports now require drivers to have like a Lyft emblem. 5 tax write-offs for Uber and Lyft drivers. So these are the kind of videos that are ultra specific. But for general videos, like this one, some similarities. So one thing I am going to start doing too is maybe once in a while I'll do an Uber and Lyft video. But my mindset will be, this will have to be a video that could appeal to the masses, right? And so I think that's a big thing. Now, when I go down here, as you can see, there are some that are getting more like 5 interview tips for the big 4 accounting firms. Because like I said, I have been posting a lot of accounting videos on this channel, how to get remote accounting jobs. And so the good thing is when I look at, like say, most of these subscribers out of this 117, it does seem like a lot of them are kind of coming from these newer type of videos, which is huge. And to show you all this, because like I said, you know, as we're in 2026, as now the year's rolling on, a big thing I'm really kind of focusing on for this channel is, of course, growing it. Of course, that's always the goal. Sounds kind of weird, but also kind of teaching YouTube like, hey, we're not just a rideshare channel anymore. And sometimes that can, like I said, give you this element of, like I said, a few steps forwards, a few steps backwards to go massively big steps forwards. Because it does take a little bit. It does take a little bit of time for you to start realizing, okay, there's a bit more to this. And that's something I haven't talked about a lot. I will do a dedicated video about this on this channel, but I have considered now that I've uploaded a good amount of videos about making money on YouTube and other ways, right? Kind of figuring out, where should this channel go? Should it only be about making money, or, which is kind of interesting, and I will be doing, again, a dedicated video about this, should I make this channel almost, from a meta perspective, kind of funny? Like where every video is kind of random. Like even crossed my mind, what if I did a concept like, can this channel make $1 million on YouTube with videos about nothing? Like what if I, instead of making educational videos about making money, make funny videos or random videos or weird videos to almost transform this channel into like the Seinfeld of YouTube, where we're just kind of goofing around. We say, hey, like, let's look at this tree for 30 minutes and this video will make me money. I don't know. So I've been exploring with different ideas. Now I feel like I've had uploaded a good amount of content and a good catalog of all these videos about making money on YouTube and the YouTube algorithm and blah, blah. And don't get me wrong, there's a lot more videos that I plan to upload about making money on YouTube and a lot more. So don't worry, those will be coming. But it is interesting to me that I feel like there is, I think, a very unique avenue this channel could go down. Because what I've noticed is people seem to be really liking the concept of the journey to make $1 million on YouTube. And I will say this, that I have mentioned it here and there in some videos. I think one thing I want to start doing as a side note is maybe in the intro of every video saying like, hey, like, welcome back to Back Living, a channel where we're documenting the journey to make $1 million on YouTube. Stuff like that to kind of start putting it out there more, because I have some people like, hey, Mark, I didn't even know you were documenting the journey to make $1 million on YouTube. I saw it in your description, which in some ways is kind of cool. That's almost like a mini Easter egg that you like, maybe look at the description, you're like, oh, wait a minute. I didn't know that he's telling everybody his full YouTube income earnings super transparently. This is kind of cool. So there are some kind of cool things about that. But I feel like making this whole concept be a bit more vocal and a bit more like in your face might actually be kind of a cool thing. I don't know. So again, these are different things I've been toying with. Now they feel like we are in the rebranding stage of this channel, just kind of seeing, where do I want this to go exactly? Because it's been a lot of fun and I feel like very grateful of all my subscribers, right? It's kind of cool that, you know, I've had a lot of people make more money driving for Uber and Lyft. I've also been recognized in Ubers and Lyfts from, you know, my videos of people like, hey, I should just watch your video, man. Like, I appreciate your videos. Like, it's kind of cool, right? But I think now that this channel is kind of moving in a different direction, try to figure out, okay, yeah, I want to make $1 million on YouTube. I mean, then again, who doesn't? I do want to do educational videos, but what do I want the big general arcing theme to be? Not just making money on YouTube, but the general direction. And I think that's kind of the fun of this channel. And like I've said in so many videos, that I think a big part of this channel now is almost like being a guinea pig. Like when I did the video about Rumble, I was like, hey, let me see if I can make money on this kind of YouTube competitor. The answer is really no, but it was kind of cool for people to watch a video, learn from it, be like, oh, well, he didn't make money, should I even do it? Kind of being like a mini guinea pig. And I think at the end of the day, I look at this as a fun journey with everyone, say like, hey, at the end of the day, we're documenting a journey to make $1 million on YouTube. Every day we're getting closer and closer to that. Some days we get closer than others, right? But it's cool to see this kind of growth and this pattern heading there. And I think at the end of the day, just got to keep at it. And, you know, I think I'll be doing more videos about this, but I've been really taking a step back from the meta perspective of this channel, thinking like, okay, there's a few ideas I have, and I'm kind of curious to see which one do I think is going to pop off the most. So stay tuned for that, because there's going to be some interesting concepts and things we're going to be testing out on this channel. And are they going to work? Are they not? I don't know, but we're all a part of this journey, and we'll see where it goes.